Good morning, Kamulise Bagala. Good morning, Lukanga. I am here. A man from Busia. Jemushuli Amugeni, a man from Busia, a place called Busitema. I want to share something about Busia. About last month I was here and I was telling people that every Jambia cannot be in Busia. And I think I've been proved right. I am here to thank my people of Busia and to add my voice to what they did. They stood against the police, against the forces, against security people, planting guns in our homes. Okutujuetekako emisango. I am a survivor of that kind of thing. I am like David Ogutu. I remember in 1989 in Bustema, Ndaiga, at around 3 or 4, the military came to pick me. And the LODUs had come and they had evidence against me that I was a rebel. And my people stood up against the LODUs and they defended me. And I survived. And after that, I helped stop that kind of thing in my village. Because I took it upon me after surviving, after people defending me, I never looked back. I am so happy for what Geoffrey Mbulu, a man is called Geoffrey Mbulu, with his security, with his committee, stood against the security system of Busia that had planted a magazine in the homes of David Ogutu. And they said, no, you are not taking Ogutu. But it's not done. It's not yet done. It's not over. And that's why I'm adding my voice to my people of Busia. That's why I'm adding my voice to the people of Busia. It's not yet done. Those guys are going to plan something else. We are dealing with very dangerous people. And it is here that I'm trying to appeal to the US Embassy, where I worked for 10 years. The political officer of the US Embassy, Natalie Brown, the ambassador, Your Excellency, the public relations officer of the US Embassy. We have evidence in Busia. We have evidence in Busia. I am mentioning the US Embassy in particular because you are dealing with a mafia state. That's why you have an embassy in Kampala. That's why we have an embassy in Kampala. The US Embassy, you are situated in Kampala and you are dealing with a mafia state. What you saw in Busia is true. These people do that. Whereas it has happened unchecked in Buganda. The people of Busia have said no, they have checked it. It's up with this background that I'm calling upon the US to listen to us. You are our partners. You are our partners, but soon you are becoming our partners in crime. You are soon becoming our partners in crime. If you can't support my people in Busia, because they are helpless. They are helpless. The MPs fear. Other local leaders fear. The state has become a predator state and is predating over the citizens. There is no way a security system, picks a gun and plants it in a home of a civilian, and you know the rules that they are bringing across, you don't have bail for such crimes. They put a gun in your home and slap prison on you, and they take you to rot there. From 1988, 1989, 1990, 1991, so many people of my age at that time, teenagers, were killed in Busia. And I was supposed to be one of them. And my people stood up and defended me the way the people have defended Ogutu. That thing is habitual in Busia. That when we know you are innocent, you will not take anyone from us. And so, I am requesting the US Embassy. We have been here protesting. We have been protesting here day in, day out. But the messages are not reaching you. It's like you have put deaf ears. You are not listening to us. Let's not take lightly what we saw in Busia. Let's not take that lightly. We wanted the security committee to account. When the Bijambias started in Masaka, I said the RDC should account. The RDC and his security committee should account. Now we have innocent people suffering like the Segirinyas. We have innocent people like the Sewanyanas suffering. Now they had gone for Ogutu, David in Busia. But the people stood up and said no. The people stood up and said no. And that is our fighting spirit in Busia. You never break us with falsehood. I survived that in 1989. People stood with me. And I'm also now standing with the people of Busia to request the US that is becoming a partner in crime. Because if you are moving with us in this kind of thing, then you're our partners in crime. The US, you support us militarily. But see what the military is doing. The military is too strong. It is too strong for us civilians. We are not an enemy of the state. No, we are not. We instead want to be protected by the state. There are better ways of serving people. We need hospitals. We need water. We need roads. We need schools. These are things that we need, and you will govern us. Not creating fear. Not instilling fear in the populations. We are supposed to demand. We are supposed to demand for services from you. And the people from opposition are simply saying they are better in providing what you are doing. They are simply saying no to you. Just prove to the opposition that you can provide what you promised. Live up to your promises. I am so disturbed seeing security personnel planting guns and framing people, and the whole world is silent. The whole world is silent. Whereas we Ugandans are making noise, we have no say. We are making noise and nobody listens. Nobody listens. We are crying out for help. Yes, our liberation depends on us ourselves, I agree. But the little help that you give Uganda as USA, the little help that you give Museveni as USA, you must question it. You must question it. I am appealing to the political officer of the US Embassy as your former worker. I'm appealing to the US Embassy as your former worker. Ambassador Natali, listen to us. The public relation officer at the embassy, listen to us. There are lots of forgeries in Uganda that are making people get incarcerated. Public administrations are not about causing terror. We are dealing with a terror state. What can you say about somebody who picks a gun and finds an innocent man sleeping and plants a gun in the house, and they come the next day and say this man has a gun? So many young people are rotting in prison over such cases. Military wear. You are in possession of military wear. The military wear, yes, is a dominance of the military. Let them keep it in the military. But they are using it in the civilians, which is something that the whole world should help us to condemn. Thank you for listening to me.